Welcome to the Netivot Shalom Shir. I'm Rabbi Davidovich, and I'm going to speak a little bit about one of the two parshot of this week. This week we have a double portion. We have Matos and the Parsha Massai. In the Parsha Massai, we have something very interesting. That's the commandment about the Ori Miklat, telling us to set aside 6 cities where the Levium were, where somebody who unintentionally kills somebody can flee. And we can learn from this situation of the Ore Miklat a very important and foundational message as to how to have Emuna in God. So let's see what the Netivot Shalom says. It says, "Orim asher titnu leLevim et shishe ori hamiklat asher titnu lanu shama harotzeach." And the cities that are given to the Levi, to the Levium, they will be 6 cities of refuge that were given for a murderer, unintentional murderer, to flee to. So the first question Netivot asks, he says, Netivot Shalom asks is, why are the cities of refuge connected with the Levites, with the Levium? Kain Sarach Bir B'Shomer Chazal Al Pascal Halon Asher Neis Shama. He also asked a question, said where the person will flee. Sham Teidi Rosso, and referring to the city of refuge, says that will be your living place. You'll be living there. Sham Teidi Misaso, that's where you will die. Sham Teidi Rosso, that's where you'll be buried. But Tzorach Bir, he says, we have to understand this. Ma ha'inyan she'yikrohu davka sham ba'ar elvim. What are we talking about? Why is it that you have to be buried in these cities of refuge? Hari inyan, Ari Miklat, the whole purpose of the city of refuge, he be'ikr lahatzilam in goel hadam, is to save you, somebody who has killed somebody inadvertently, from the redeemer of the blood, Shelo Yargano, that he shouldn't be killed. He's not worried after he's dead about being killed, so why does he have to be buried there? And we're talking about somebody who killed innocently, not with previous premeditation. Talks about somebody, the murderer, the Rotzeach, who killed somebody without intention. V'hu lo sanalo mitmol shilsham. And he didn't have any hatred for this person. V'lechor imeno sonalo v'horko b'vlidas madunik Rotzeach asher yitzach esreyehu. If he killed somebody unintentionally, it's an accident. Why then is he called a murderer? He says, if a Jew is totally connected, cleaving to God, there's a special protection that comes upon him. Nothing bad can happen to him. V'dam, v'rak, imafsik b'hadvegas b'Hashem, az nidlai men hashmir v'ashkocha yona. If he separates himself from this cleaving to God, then this special protection leaves him. V'taki shikro kamini mikroim, all kinds of bad things can happen. But if tzishukal mikroim v'goim haroim shikorim l'odam hemrak b'eit shehu nivdal. All bad things happen only when a Jew is disconnected from his closeness to Hashem. He doesn't have this extra shmira. This is why it's written, if the murderer murders somebody without intention, das and yonadavekus, well, number of adam yada das, intention, knowledge, is refers to dvekus, the cleaving, the getting close to. Machma shehivsik badvekus b'Hashem. That separating from God, not being closely attached to God, causes a person to stumble in this way. You're not going to kill somebody by accident if you're totally connected to God. You have the Shmira Elyona, this higher source of protection that's coming down. Barak Mishum Shu Bivli Das, Shehivsik Vekus B'Hashem, Lo Shmira Elyona, L'kach Yochel Isgalgel Yado Pagayim Roim Kuelu. If you're not connected to Hashem, not connected to God, all kinds of bad things can happen to you. And I'm going to skip a little bit here in the language of the Netivot Shalom. He says, "Eitza hatikon, eitza hatikon avru shiyanos lari halavim." The advice of somebody who killed somebody is to run, to flee to these cities of the Levites. Shevet Levi hema shevet hadrukim b'Shem Yisborach. Why the tribe of Levi? Because they are the tribe that is most closely connected, cleaving to God. Hashem Levi who milashon yilava ish hainu shehu nilva u'mechubar le'Hashem. The word Levi comes from the word lead. The job of the Levi is to lead a Jew to get closer to God, to be connected to God. It says in Sefer Alavim about the cities of refuge. Kishevet Levi who mivchar hashvatim shebo baruch kadosh baruch Hu kol shivti Yisrael who nachol rak avodah Hashem. Shevet Levi, the tribe of Levi, was the chosen one of all the tribes to serve God. It's from the tribe of Levi that the Kohanim come. The Levites were the assisting in the base of English, were singing and so on. They weren't given a special portion. All the other tribes were given a specific portion in the land of Israel, but not the Levi. Worldly things were not important. They were just scattered throughout the country. And the cities they had were just cities in which to dwell. There was a holiness in their cities. And therefore, the person who murdered unintentionally would run there. Also to receive atonement for his sin by being in this holy ground, on the holy ground of the Levites. Even if they have separated themselves from God, they've distanced themselves from God, by being in these cities, in that environment, they'll be able to return again to God. And that's why that shall be your dwelling place. That will be your place of death, your place of burial. Ki af pam asur lehipored mishevet Levi, because you should never leave this holy connection that you're now establishing with the tribe of Levi and the city of refuge. And we go down further here in the Netivot Shalom. Val Pizeh, Yesh lo madom beis Avram v'chein bo'ev Yisrael, al pi sheish ori miklat, asher titnu l'nei shama. It says the 6 cities of refuge that the person will flee to. The sheish ori miklat hem sheish hatevot b'pasuk. These 6 cities of refuge are the 6 words in the basic sentence of the faith of a Jew. Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. Listen, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. That's 6 words. Kasher yesh lehudi Emuna chazak. If you have strong Emuna and faith in God, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad, that God is our God and God is one. Harei ir miklat lanu shama. That is a city of refuge for us to run to. No matter what we have done, if we have that Emunah represented by those 6 words, Shema Yisrael, representing the 6 cities of refuge, that is our refuge from any problems that we've had. Our refuge is to come close to God with Emunah. Emunah is connection to God, cleaving to God. And that's the Emunah, faith and trust in God, is your true city of refuge. That Emunah, even if you don't think I don't believe in Hashem, God forbid, my Emunah is weak. If you strengthen your Emunah by saying, I know I have Emunah, I know I have faith in God. That Emunah will bring you closer to God. And that'll save you from the Redeemer who wants to kill you. And who is that? That's the Yetzer Hara, the evil inclination that wants us to do everything that is contrary to the will of God. When is this evil inclination, this Yetzer Hara, able to entice us to do things? When we are separated from the closeness of the cleaving to God. Shabbos Kodesh. Similarly, the same thing is on Shabbos. Even somebody who is the greatest idol worshiper, but he wants to come back to God and he wants to keep Shabbos. If he keeps Shabbos, God will forgive him. Shabbos Kodesh. Shabbos is the place of the headquarters of coming close and cleaving to God. One of the cause of it, it says, between me, God, and the children of Israel will be a permanent sign. Chazal, and the sages say, Knesset Yisrael hu ben zubcha. The children of Israel are like a partner, a married partner, like a spouse to God. Shabbos Kodesh bechinas nisuyin v'dveikus. Shabbos is like a wedding and getting close. V'zeh kol shomer Shabbos keluchaso. Hainu sheshav b'Shabbos Kodesh lios tavok Hashem yispora. God gives us the ability to return to Him completely and cleave to Him. I feel the holiness of Shabbos will bring about forgiveness no matter what you have done. Even though all during the week you really can't reach this level of getting close to God. Shabbos Kodesh Choser Liot Avok Shorish. on Shabbos, you're able to return to your roots. And the message here is a very important message. When you feel that you are far from Hashem, you feel that things are happening to you, grab onto your Emuna, say Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad, and you will have those cities of refuge to protect you and to give you the Shmira Elyona, the protection from above. Thank you for listening. I wish everybody a wonderful rest of the week and ultimately a wonderful Shabbat.